Building your biceps and triceps is what ultimately increases the overall size of your arms, which makes it seem very simple to add inches to your biceps and triceps just by following an arm-building routine that offers the best curling and extension variations. Before continuing with the video, I want to ask you a favor. Consider leaving a comment below. I love to know what you think. Your opinions and suggestions are extremely valuable to me. Also, if you can, don't forget to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. This not only helps me understand what you like to see, but also helps the video reach more people who can benefit from the content. Continuing with the video, however, the way you train your arms and the things you do between your workouts will have a much greater effect on how quickly you can build your biceps and triceps. So today, I want to address 5 main adjustments that I want you to apply over the next 30 days, and if you do, I guarantee it will help you add mass to your arms much better than relearning biceps and triceps exercises that you probably already know and are already doing. But I'll provide a step-by-step workout example at the end anyway, so there's no confusion. So, the first step is to begin. Step 1. Increase the weight. Increase the weight of your arm workouts for the next 30 days, with your biceps and triceps heavier. Focus on increasing your weight, especially for those first 3 sets after you have completed your warm-ups. For your biceps, start first with easy bar curls, barbell curls, or preacher curls. For your triceps, start first with dips, skull crushers, or overhead tricep extensions. These are arm exercises that require a lot of energy and allow you to move a lot of weight, which is why I want you to try to position them at the beginning of your workout. Your sole goal over the next 30 days with these exercises is to increase the amount of weight you can lift for 6 to 10 repetitions. So, if you're currently doing your barbell curls, let's say 50 pounds for 10 reps in your first set, I want you to try to increase that to 55 pounds, adding 2.5 pounds on each side. Probably, if you're doing 10 reps of 50 pounds and that was a challenge for you, you won't be able to do 55 pounds for 10 full reps when first stepping up, and that's perfectly fine. Alright, I still want you to increase that weight, and as long as you can manage at least 6 reps, you'll work over the next 30 days to close the gap between 6 and 10 reps with that heavier weight. When you get to 9 or 10 reps with that slightly heavier weight load, you'll increase the weight by 5 pounds again and drop your reps and repeat the process, building back up to your 10 reps. If you can only increase your weight by 5 pounds over the next 30 days for the same number of reps you were doing with 5 pounds less before, I want you to understand that you had a lot of success with this first step. If you're able to move up in weight by more than 5 pounds, then that's even better. Remember that you're on step 2, increase training frequency. You're going to do this on the first 3 sets of biceps and triceps exercises. You'll be supersetting throughout the entire workout. In fact, it's the second step that we're going to turn your arm workout into a push-pull routine, which means that each set you do for your triceps will immediately be followed by a set for your biceps with no rest in between when you finish with the 2. Then, you can take a break before repeating the same superset process for your next set. Something you'll notice right away is that you'll get an amazing pump doing your biceps and triceps back-to-back. This is because your body will essentially be pumping blood to your biceps and triceps at the same time, expanding your arms in ways that this increase in cellular pressure can help increase protein synthesis and reduce protein breakdown, leading to more muscle growth, especially when combined with heavy training. But aside from getting more of a pump, supersetting biceps and triceps will not only help you make your workout faster, but it will also allow you to train your biceps and triceps more frequently throughout the week. This is crucial for arm growth, and that's why increasing training frequency is your next step. Over the next 30 days, you'll make sure you're training your arms more often. Many of you are trying to build bigger arms with just 1 arm day per week, and unfortunately, that's not going to cut it. If you're following a bro split where you're training 1 muscle per workout, there's basically no way you'll be able to train your arms multiple times per week. On the other hand, a push-pull routine will give you enough time for your biceps and triceps to fully recover and be trained again in the same week. So, at the minimum, you should do at least 2 arm workouts per week. A good split routine is to do chest and back on one day, legs the next day, and then arms on the 3rd day. Then, you could take a day off and repeat these 3 days cycle over and over again. In step 3, push yourself to failure, then you'll make sure that the 3rd set of each exercise you're doing will go to failure for both biceps and your triceps. When I say 3rd set, I mean the last set of each exercise. If you're doing 4, then it would be the 4th set, but really there's no need to do more than 3 sets of 4 or 5 biceps and triceps exercises paired per arm workout. And on the last of each of these exercises, you want to reach failure, which means you'll perform reps until you physically can't lift the weight anymore. If for any reason you're able to do 10 reps or more on that last total failure set, that's a clear sign you're not using enough weight for that exercise. If you're really pushing yourself during each set, as your sets progress, the number of reps you can complete for each consecutive set should technically decrease. So, If you were aiming for 10 reps in your first set and you really pushed, chances are very high that you'll be failing at 8 or 9 reps in your last set of that exercise. Otherwise, the weight you're using probably isn't heavy enough for you. Pushing yourself to failure on the last set of each exercise will help ensure you're progressively overloading your biceps and triceps, which will maximize muscle growth. Just remember, if you're doing an exercise like skull crushers, let's say, you definitely want to make sure you have a spotter when you're failing as you progress through your 4 or 5 pairs of biceps and triceps exercises. When you get to the last exercise you'll do in the next step, which is varying your repetition ranges throughout that workout, you are aiming for 6 to 10 reps of weight, in which this rep range is great for targeting your fast-twitch muscle fibers, which support fast and powerful movements for a short duration. These fast-twitch muscle fibers are more often linked to muscle growth than slow-twitch. Slow-twitch muscle fibers are also activated much more with higher repetitions, and developing these muscle fibers will also lead to greater muscle growth. In Step 4, repetition cycle, then on the last exercise for all 3 sets, we'll cycle the repetitions higher by incorporating a defined drop to 20 repetitions, for example. If it's the last exercise you're doing cable tricep extensions replaced by cable bicep curls, you'll do your heavy set of tricep extensions targeting for about 10 reps or less, and then as soon as you finish you'll drop the weight down and pump out another 20 reps, then immediately move to the bicep cable curls and do the same thing 10 reps first, then drop, then 20, and then take a break and repeat the whole process for a total of 3 sets. The weight you select for your drop set should be significantly lower than the weight you were using for your 10 reps, but you should still barely be able to squeeze out those 20 reps with your arms feeling like they're on fire when you finish those 20 reps. If you're breezing through it, then you need to increase the weight. So, right now on your screen, you should see a sample of this 30-day arm workout plan for bigger arms. See, I combined skull crushers with barbell bicep curls first, as these exercises allow you to lift a lot of weight. The next pair is overhead tricep extensions in combination with preacher curls using an easy bar, and then after that, tricep kickbacks with dumbbells replaced by concentration curls. You'll do all of this in 3 sets of 6 to 10 reps, and if you want, you can add another pair before going to your last exercise. But for most people, 4 pairs of exercises are more than enough for their arms. So, you'll go to your last exercise, which in this example, I have as cable tricep extensions and cable bicep curls. You'll aim for 6 to 10 reps first, and then perform a drop set for 20 reps before moving on to your superset. And again, we're doing the last one for 3 sets. Now, I guarantee that if you do this at least twice a week, you'll put your best foot forward and push yourself with the weight you're using. You'll see results in just 30 days. Additional tips. Now, before you rush off to do this workout, there are a few other key points to keep in mind. Number 1 is that you'll need to maintain a caloric surplus of about 200 to 300 extra calories per day beyond maintenance to build muscles. You can use my calorie calculator in the description below, or you can Google a macro calculator on your own to figure out how many calories you should be eating. Number 2 is that you have to eat enough protein every day. This will be between 0.7 and 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. Number 3, even though I want you to push yourself with the weight you're lifting, and even though I want you to cheat on your last 1 or 2 reps, if you have to squeeze those extra reps past the final reps, the rest of your sets should have great form. That means no using momentum or significant backswing during bicep curls. Make sure you're also not flaring your elbows out when curling or doing skull crushers, and overall maintain good form. I'll include a link below in the description for full demonstrations on how to do the best biceps and triceps exercises so you don't get confused. And finally, the most important number 4 of all is consistency. Yes, your arms really can grow in the next 30 days with this routine, but they're not going to grow 12 inches overnight after the 30 days. You want to continue working to increase the amount of weight you can lift for each exercise. Remember, that was step number 1. And after about 30 to 60 days, you can switch up all the exercises and replace them with other biceps and triceps exercises. Then, follow the same 5 steps outlined in this video to wrap it up. I really hope you try this workout for 30 days or more, and if you're pleased, please comment with your results below. If you enjoyed this video and felt you learned something new from it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. Ready to take your workouts to a new level and achieve amazing results? Don't wait any longer. Discover my complete course now, which provides access to my unique training method for muscle gain and fat loss, suitable for both beginners and advanced. With detailed instructions on training, correct execution of exercises, safe load progression, and much more. Also, subscribe to my channel to stay updated with all the new content and continue progressing on your fitness journey. Click the link in the description below to secure your spot and start this transformation with us.